Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is ScrapMan bringing you another episode of Tracks, the train set game where we get to build and design the train set of our dreams. And today we are doing quite the dreamy train set indeed. We are doing the Sky train set world. Now, you may remember from last episode, we did the flooded world, kind of inspired by the raft theme, using just water and random islands and stuff. Well, I figured instead of continuing that, I thought of this really cool idea to do a sky-themed world where we actually have floating islands in the air. And I have some other really creative ideas on how to use some of the other pieces to create more of a sky-themed kind of feeling going on. So I've actually set the ground to snow, and conveniently it looks a lot like clouds, especially when you set the sky to like a light blue. But I think we're actually going to really quickly raise this track up into the air. We might start kind of on the top of the clouds just a little bit for a baseline. I don't know if we have to start here. I think we could technically... Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think we could technically delete that track and just place another one up in the air and have that be the starting point. But I think I kind of want to start on the clouds. We'll work our way from the clouds, and then the sky is literally going to be the limit here. So I think we're gonna do this similar to how we did the flooded world, where first I'm gonna build the destinations and then I'm gonna build the actual track. All right, so let's actually start this world off with a train station, because normally we just kind of go along our way, but I think it'd be kind of nice to actually pick some people up just to start off with. And hopefully we'll be able to take them to various destinations along our Sky City. And can we just like put people on the platform? All right, we're just gonna put a group of people right here, and then they should all naturally go up onto the platform, I think. Yeah, there they go. You know what? Let's put a lot of people. We're gonna have regular people, and we're gonna have a big group of business people as well. So this is gonna be a long train. We're gonna have a train full of a lot of people. You know what? We're gonna have a couple of rail workers and a couple of construction workers and... oh, some sky skiers. Skiing down the clouds, and I guess we'll have a farm somewhere, a sky farm. Wow, that's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. Okay, so now we're gonna have to take these people around our Sky City, and where should we take them? I think first, let's create like a casual destination at first. We're just gonna have, let's just have like a small little residential area out here. So we're gonna do the old random house thing, and we're just gonna have a line of random houses around. This would be the worst town to live in, with the amount of noise coming from this track. Like, you're literally living on a train track. It's completely impractical, but so is a Sky City, so let's just stick with that. Okay, so after this, we're going to go up into above the clouds, up into the sky, because technically this is ground, but we're just pretending like it's clouds right now. We're gonna go up into the sky, and we're actually gonna have some floating platforms and some floating cities. So let's see where we're going to be dropping people off up here. Now, I'm thinking we can like kind of corkscrew up a little bit and somehow end up just a little bit over here. Now, conveniently, there's a way to place things down in the air rather than having to be on a surface. So we don't actually even need to use these terrain blocks or anything like that. So next, let's take them up to a floating shop district. So let's have a flower shop right up here. There we go. So we're gonna have all of these shops kind of like back to back. All right, check it out. So we're gonna have a little bit of a floating island right here with all these shops, and I guess we should probably, ooh. Oh no, we can't turn things upside down. I think how cool would it be to have the pine tree flip upside down, and it's almost gonna look like a pine jet stream thing going on. But I think we can only rotate these horizontally. Yeah, see? Pew! So well, here, this actually looks kind of nice. Just fill in these corners with these pine trees. Okay, so unfortunately, because of the build grid, I'm unable to actually build vertically on a smaller grid size than what is standard. So like you can see that doesn't line up very well. And there's no way to make it, there's no way to fill in the gap, really. So we're gonna have legitimately just floating things that don't have a bottom to them, unfortunately. So we're not gonna worry about that. We're just gonna pretend like everything's fine and there's nothing weird about this. So yeah, we're just gonna have floating things up in the air like this, but that's kind of the nature of a sky city, right? Okay, so there's our shop district. We're definitely gonna have the train go in a circle around there with a couple of ways to veer off, so that'll make things interesting. So we have flower, toy, bakery, grocers there. Now a post office barbershop could work together. And we could have like a clock tower on that one as well. All right, so for this post office barbershop island, which I know it seems kind of random, but we're just gonna build each island progressively higher and higher. And I think that'll make it interesting as we kind of build our train track. All right, so we're gonna have the post office stuff be up here. All right, so there's our post office, and this is gonna be a slightly stranger kind of shape for how we're gonna do this island. We're gonna have the barbershop be up here, but it's gonna be like more kind of like offset. We're gonna go like barbers. You know what? We could just for the sake of adding variety, add actual terrain blocks that are floating. Just like that. So now this actually gives us somewhat of a different feel for like a floating island. Actually, that works. I think that works. We're just gonna make sure this post office is fully on the island. Yeah, I think this gives a little bit more context. For this at least. I think we can maybe have this one stay floating because the standard terrain piece is a little bit too big for my vision of this. I kind of do want some like small little floating islands as well. I got an idea for another island and how I want to do it. But let me just see how this looks first. You know what? I'm going to keep it that way. I'm going to actually keep it that way. Except I'm going to give it a stone block. We're going to have this be a stone island instead. Check it out. All right, so we got our stone island. We got a grass island up here. Gonna have post office barbershop. We're also gonna have a clock tower on this one. And this one could stand to use some deeper decoration because we actually have like a surface to put things on. So we're definitely gonna add some trees and stuff around this clock tower. Some hedges by the post office. Some bushes by the train station. Just a random picnic table over there. And I think that's good enough for now. People can go ahead and get their hair cut while they're waiting for their mail to arrive. For whatever reason. Just trying to make these things fit together, but even though they don't. I thought I'd just come back to the stone island here since we have a surface to put things on now and just add some benches just for aesthetic. Okay, so next, what are we gonna do next? Next, we should maybe have... You know what? We're gonna do a miniature, we're not gonna do a huge barn, but we're gonna do a miniature farm island. And I have an idea of how to actually kind of lean into the sky theme for this one. I think you guys are gonna like this. All right, so we're gonna start with this island. We're gonna go through the stables, and then on either side of the stables, we're gonna have some animal areas. And then I'm gonna do something special with these animals, particularly the pigs. Let me know if you guys have any idea what I'm about to do yet, but it definitely, the pigs have to be the animal for this. That's your only hint right now as I proceed to build what it is that I'm going to be making. All right, so you may notice that these fenced-in areas aren't completely fenced in, and that is because we're going to have some very special animals, especially the pigs. The pigs are going to be especially special. Where are my animals? Where are my animals? Oh, there they are. Here we are. Well, chickens, well, let's start with some cows. As always, like, we have to have curious cows. Curious cows, like, they just can't help themselves. They just have to look at this train as it goes by. And that's going to give us something nice to look at when we come by, too. We'll return the curiosity. All right, we'll have a couple of horses and stuff. We'll have a couple of chickens over here. Well, the buck-bucks, gonna do some buck-bucks. All right, and now the pigs. The pigs are the special animal here. You know why? You know why? Because today is the day that we are going to see pigs fly. Look at this. We have flying pigs for the first time in tracks. We're actually gonna have flying. Look at that, looks amazing. Oh, this is great. So that's why I left this area open. It's kind of going to be like a landing zone for these pigs here. And we'll have a couple more pigs flying off over here as well. There we go. Look at that. Just like the main like creative idea that I had for this sky world is to have flying animals. And I think that this is actually turning out to be great. Oh, I love this. All right, so we're just gonna add some couple of more decorations with some like hay bales and some like flower pots and stuff. And of course, we're gonna have the tractor out back. We're just gonna have it sitting there kind of like it's being decommissioned right now, or it's just out of service. And then we could just use some foliage in the barn area. All right, well, I think that is looking great. All right, there we go. And unfortunately, one of the pigs has flown into the station and his butt is sticking out. And we're just gonna keep that there. This is a bad idea. I did not plan that through, but you know what? It's funny, so we're keeping it. You know what? I'm realizing that the higher up we go, the colder it should get. So we should probably have a... Oh, I guess we don't have a snow block, do we? So I guess a plain block could pass for a snow block. So we could have a snow area, and there's an igloo somewhere, I think. Where's this igloo? Do we have an igloo right here? I think that's the only... And I guess the Christmas tree. I mean, those are the only cold weather things, or at least explicitly cold weather things that we can use to make like a frozen station. All right, wow, as we get higher, the fog really starts to get noticeable. Let's see if we can bring the sky in. Whoa, what's that? Are we seeing over the edge? Oh, interesting. This land is not meant to be above the ground. When you go above the ground, you can actually see outside of the land area and below the sky. So that's unfortunate. So let's bring the fog back in just a little bit here. Okay, so now we need to get a little bit colder. There we go. That looks snowy enough, right? It's starting to look cold up here. All right, now the igloo's really gonna kind of settle in the snowy kind of feeling. Yes, here we go. We're gonna have the igloo city. Well, not really city, igloo town. Igloo Village. I think village is more appropriate. There we go. Igloo Village right there. We're just going to drive the train right on through. And nobody's going to be able to get off because it's not going to be a train station. But I don't think a train station really fits that well. Can we fit a Christmas tree up here? We didn't really leave any room for the Christmas tree, did we? I got an even better idea. We're going to have floating Christmas trees. There we go. This is adding to the kind of sky-themed atmosphere. All right, and just for aesthetic, we're actually going to put a couple of skiers on this island, and they're going to have a little bit of fun. So this is our cold weather-themed floating island. We have the floating trees around there. I think this is turning out pretty good. All right, what else can we do? We don't have, like, a hospital or a police station or things like that. We could have that way up at top. I think we've got pretty much everything else we need. I guess a windmill should be up there, too. So the hospital and police station are going to be the highest, and they're going to be wind-powered. So let's go up a little bit higher. This is going to be a really high train track. And if you notice, I'm actually doing like a spiral on my way up. So we're not actually leaving horizontally our starting area that far, but we're able to go up really high. All right, so because we're getting higher and to maintain some consistency, we're going to put another snow block up here. And I'm just realizing a different kind of inconsistency way down there. I should have done grass first and then stone because the grass would die and then snow as we went higher. But I wasn't thinking about that early on. So we're just going to stick with what we have there. All right, so let's put the windmill first, just so we know how much room we're going to have for the hospital and the police station. I think the police station, police station isn't really as big as I thought it was. Police station there. Hospital is actually bigger than the police station, which I guess makes sense. We're gonna have the hospital over here. Okay, I thought we were colliding with the windmill for a sec, but yo, that's looking good. That's looking good. This makes sense with the snow theme because it doesn't have any leaves on it. Oh, we should probably have a radio tower on this island too for communication purposes. There we go, that's good enough. All right, and now I'm gonna do one more residential district at the peak of this sky city. And this was gonna be a little bit more to what I was thinking of originally, which is, I don't know why I didn't do this at first, but when I think of like a sky city with like houses and stuff, I think of houses on varying levels, but kind of around and near each other. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do random houses. We're gonna have them all be attached to each other, but at like slightly different heights, if I can get this to work. Oh boy, the grid is not cooperating as well at this height. So we're gonna have like this. Yeah, this is kind of what I had in mind here. All right, there we go. So we're gonna have a really interesting little sky city here to navigate, like a mini city town floating in the air. And we're gonna have to like spiral around it to get to all the different houses. So then what I'm thinking I'm gonna do for the end of this track, rather than actually going back down to the ground with a track, I'm actually gonna have it drop. So we're gonna go all the way up into the sky, and then we're just gonna have the track end, and we're gonna fall all the way back down and hopefully land on a track that brings us around to the beginning. So it'll actually be able to loop around. All right, so I think we have our islands made, and it's time to actually build the track and see if we can navigate our way around to all these islands. I'm really liking how this is turning out, especially like the farm is my favorite, like the flying pigs. All right, here we go. So we go through here at first. We're gonna obviously turn over through this little district, this little town residential area with the train track going right through it. And now we are going to corkscrew up. So we need to get ourselves some corkscrews. Where are the corkscrews? Here we go. Corkscrew. There we are. Get up to the right height. There we go. And we are going to circle all the way around this island in front of every single shop. And I'm hoping... Yep, there we go. We can just go right back on track here. And this will actually give us the option now to keep on going straight through or circle back around. I'm liking that. Okay, now we need to get up there. So I'm not going to go the corkscrew route this time. This time I'm going to go the very bumpy incline route. And here we go. Right through to the Barbershop and Post Office Island. And this one actually has a train station that we can drop some people off. Now, we need to get up to the stables. So this is one that I'm actually going to try to use. I'm going to try to use a corkscrew for this one as well. We need a lot of corkscrews. So we're going to go straight out to where the island kind of is. It's really hard to estimate this, actually. We're going to go this way. Now we have to add our corkscrews onto this. There we go. Excellent. So we're going to go right through to the train station, past the curious cows and past the flying pigs, which is my favorite part of this whole thing. All right, so now we need to go up to the Winter Wonderland freezing ice island. All right, here we go through the Igloo ice world. And I was just realizing that these ice islands could also just as easily be cloud islands, because it's just a white platform. So we could pass it off as clouds if we wanted to. All right, we have 2 more to go. Wow, this is actually going to be quite the journey. Like, this is a long way up. Look at this. This is actually kind of cool looking. All right, and here it comes through the emergency services, and all that's left is the complicated floating house city. There's the first house, and unfortunately, we can't go up and turn at the same time, so it's going to make things not make a lot of sense here, but we're gonna do our best either way. All right, here we go. Now we're gonna go up in front of these houses. Ooh, we have to get up to those houses too. This is gonna circle around a lot to get into these houses. We have to go back down for these houses a little bit. All right, well, we gotta get out of here now. We gotta get out of here, and we're gonna go straight this way, and then somehow we're going to drop ourselves down. All the way down, and the problem here is, oh wait, this might actually, I think I can click down on the ground. Oh no, I can't, hold on, wait. If I face straight down and I take this piece, there it is, way down there. Do you think we're gonna land there? If I just place that, I'm wondering if this is perfectly in line, I hope it is, with the piece that we've just placed down, because then we could jump off from way up there and then land directly onto this piece, and then circle right back around to the start. Let's give it a try. It's our only option. That's gonna be the moment of truth at the end of this video. Once we get all the way up to the top, are we gonna be able to land on this track? Did I line it up all correctly? All right, and then we go right back over. Oh, what? Oh, that's not good. Oh boy, our tracks are not aligned. This is bad. How does this happen? Well, this is what I get for using the wrong grid. All right, well, the closest I can do is this. So we're gonna have to delete that, and this is the closest I can line up. So I don't think this is gonna work, but we can see if this is close enough. I'm gonna give myself a little bit of wiggle room, and the way I'm gonna do this is I'm gonna actually make 2 landing spots. So we're gonna have this track, but then we are also going to have this track. So this is the best way we're gonna be able to land, like this. There we go. And then no matter which track I land on, hopefully if I actually land on one, then we're gonna be able to merge ourselves right up here. All right, so I'm gonna save this now because I don't want what happened last episode to happen to this episode. So we're gonna save and overwrite our Sky City. Okay, so all we have left is to see if this Sky City works. We're gonna go up to the different islands, maybe drop a couple people off along the way, and then see if we can jump down onto this track right here, which I'm not very confident because of the way I messed up the grid. But only one way to find out. Need to give our train some carriages, passenger carriages. There we go. We'll go for 6. All right, here we go. All aboard. All aboard, everybody. Sky City Express awaits you. Why is nobody else getting on? Do I need to make more carriages available? There we go. Nobody got in the first seat. I'll back up and see if anybody else gets on. We got some room up front here. Come on. Come on, nobody wants to be near the engineer? Come on, get up here. All right, fine. What do I smell? What is this? All right, I think we have a couple more carriages left back there, though. Yeah, oh, there they go. There they go. Is that everybody? We actually got everybody. All right, all aboard, let's go. All right, here we are approaching the first residential area. We're gonna go ahead and drop a few people off at this station here. So we'll go ahead and stop on in, and whoever wants to get off can get off. Get off, get out of here. We don't want you anymore. All right, I'm leaving without the rest of you. Nope, everybody else lost your chance. You guys lost your chance. You know what? I just realized only the business people are left, and we don't have any business stations. So I also probably should have put some boosters on here because these spirals are really, really slow. This is gonna take a while. We're gonna have to cut some of these spirals out. All right, especially dragging all these passenger carriages behind us. This is gonna be quite the ride for this train. All right, here we go. We're gonna turn right. We're gonna go around the business district here. We can get all of your trinkets and groceries and food and stuff. Hope you guys didn't want anything. I didn't stop, sorry. All right, so now we're going all the way up to where? Oh, Farm Island with the floating pigs. We can drop our farmers off at the Farm Island. I wonder if they'll even get off. All right, man, this train is slow up these hills. This is gonna take a while to get up there. Don't worry, I'll cut out the boring parts. Oh, ScrapMan, why don't you just cut the whole video? Yeah. All right, and here we are at, oh, this is not the stables. This is not the Farm Island. We have the post office Barbershop Island. All right, get off. Get off. Anybody else who wants to get out can get off. Nobody? All right, look at the time. We gotta go. All aboard. All right, now up next is Flying Pig Farm Island. We have quite the spiral to get up here, though, so that might take a little bit. So, we'll see you guys at the top. All right, we have come up to the top of the spiral. That took way longer than I wanted it to, but now we are arriving at the stables, and here we can observe some flying pigs and curious cows. Let's go ahead and slow ourselves down a little bit. Here's the curious cows. Hope I didn't scare them. And look at the flying pigs. Where else are you gonna see flying pigs on YouTube, huh? Now I kind of want to search flying pigs and see what happens. Now, do the farmers get off because there's a farm nearby? Here, let me give them a chance. I think they're at, like, the back ones. All right, come on. I can't stop. I have the brake on. Oh, there they go. There goes the farmers and some other random, and a skier. Okay. All right, cool. All right, let's continue on. We're getting higher in altitude. It's gonna get a lot colder. I hope you guys brought your jackets because we are going to be entering Igloo Island very soon. And by very soon, I mean after a very, very slow ride up this hill and corkscrew. And you know what? I'm gonna leave the train on max power. We're gonna go into third person here. Where's my train? Where is the train? Where are you at? Where are you at? Oh, there he is, right there. This is all the height we've gone. Look how slow it is. Look how slow this thing is. Are you at max power? Let me go and look here. Can we see it? It's at max power. It can't get up here. All right, we're gonna have to put some boosters. While the train is in action, we're gonna have to put a booster down. All right, booster right here. Can I just put it there? Does that work? Can I just put some boosters down? All right, I think I fixed our speed issue. I've added a lot more boosters on all the spirals from here on out. So hopefully if we just back ourselves up here, we'll be able to get back up without all of this stuff dragging us down. All aboard, hold on to your seats. We got some boosters up ahead of us. There we are. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Is the little engine that good? Oh boy, this is actually harder than I thought it was gonna be. What? No, we're going backwards. Stop it. What is this? Why all of a sudden are we unable to get up? Okay, you know what? This is gonna take a little bit more than I expected. All right, little choo-choo train. I'm gonna give you all kinds of opportunities to get speed. We're gonna get ourselves a lot of speed going up these hills. All right, if that's not enough boost, I don't know what is. Let's get back in this train and hope that we're gonna be able to pick up enough speed to get up this hill. Because if not, we're gonna have to cut some carriages and we might lose some people. We might lose some people if we gotta cut some carriages, and that's not gonna be good for anybody, except the train. All right, there we go. We're getting speed now. This is what I'm talking about. Yes, 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 here we go. Okay, up the spiral. Oh boy, we're actually going a little bit too fast now. You know what? Never mind, it's not too fast. It's perfect. Oh, we're slowing down though. Uh-oh. One boost per spiral might not be enough. I wish the boost applied to each carriage rather than just the front of the train, because this is slowing us down a lot. It seems like we have enough power to keep going though, so I'm just gonna hope. We're gonna hope that this is enough to get to Ice Island over there, and then we have another spiral to go up. All right, we are approaching. We are approaching the Igloo Island with the floating Christmas trees and all the skiers. Say hi to all your friends if there's any skiers left on board. All right, now it is time to go to the emergency island, which I'm assuming that a lot of these people are going to want to get off there because they're not having a good time on this train here. They're probably going to want to call the emergency services and report me for inappropriate engineering here. Here we are, coming upon the wind-powered emergency services island with the dead trees because of all the cold. And sorry, but I'm not stopping. I'm not stopping. None of you can get off and tell the police about what you've experienced on this ride so far. And up last, we are going to have the very complicated floating city of houses with various levels. And I don't know if any of you live there, but it's not going to be the easiest thing to navigate. So I'll let you guys know when we get there. You guys go ahead and take a nap for now, and we'll see you on the other side. Good luck napping while I do this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we failed to put enough boosters. We failed to put enough boosters on the way up to the floating city, so we're gonna have to make some sacrifices. That's our only option. We're gonna have to make some sacrifices here. I'm sorry for all of you that chose the back carriages. I told you that we had the front one available by me, but none of you wanted to listen, so now you must suffer. I cannot delete carriages if you're currently carrying passengers. Okay, this is not good. This is not good. All right, you know what? We could do this. We just gotta load this thing up with boosters, and we should be able to recover. Oh no, there goes the train. It's falling back down, no. Is it getting boosted backwards too because it's falling backwards? This is bad. This is very bad. Oh my god, no. Oh, the train's just going all the way back down. It's falling. It is. Oh, the train fell off. Oh no, what have we done? We've killed everybody. All right, so that's okay because we could just take our starting point and we could just start ourselves right up here. You guys ready? I hope you're ready because we're gonna get ourselves boosted. Right, we're gonna get ourselves boosted. Yes. Boost, boost, boost. We're doing it. We're climbing. Little engine that could. All right, here we are. Whew. Well, that was a doozy, wasn't it? I knew this train was going to be put to the test with these ramps, with these hills, carrying 6 passenger carriages. Too bad we can't delete the passenger carriages while passengers are on them. All right, here we go. We got house number 1. Anybody? Nope. You got to jump while we're moving. All right, house number 2. You got to jump off. Jump off if you need to. Oh, nope. Okay, nobody. House number 3. No? Okay. Don't worry, we got a few more houses left. You guys are gonna want to jump off now because this track ends at nothing. We're gonna be up in the air. We're gonna be up in the air, just falling through the air. All right, here we go. Are we gonna land on the track? Here comes the moment of truth. The build up. Did we line ourselves up correctly? I don't think we did. Here we go. Woo! I mean, oh, this is ridiculous. We're still falling. Hey, we're gonna fall past the farm with the flying pigs. Save us, flying pigs. Save us. Save us. Ah, you're useless. Okay, it's actually looking like, are we gonna hit? Are we gonna hit? We might be a little bit misaligned. Oh, it was perfect. Perfect alignment. I can't believe that actually worked. I thought our track was gonna be misaligned. All right, and we stop back at the beginning, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is the Sky City. So let me know what you thought about this themed build, and let me know if you have any ideas. Do you want to see more of this kind of tracks? I can't really think of a more epic theme than this, though. We have the water theme, we have the sky theme, and we really have a limited amount of parts to build. But I've heard from the developer, I've seen on the Twitter that there might be an update with some different vehicles, some more vehicles coming out. So when that update hits, we'll definitely check out what we have to use and see what that inspires. But this has been fun. Let me know what your favorite part, what was your favorite island on this floating city? And if you enjoyed it, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button because creative stuff like this is what we do on the channel. Anyway, this has been ScrapMan, and I'll see you next time. Bye.